All right, we got the cop on cop crime here. We got
nice
cops. Local
Sorry for my
cops
squeaky chair, by the way, everybody.
It's okay. We'll get you some WD-40.
100%.
So this one was really famous. I actually knew of this video well before we started doing the show. This is an ATF agent that gets in a little hot water in, I think, Columbus, Ohio. Have you seen this? Okay, so this ATF agent goes to this apartment to, I guess, search for illegal guns, and the woman inside calls 911 and says, "There's some guy here trying to, get into my house." So local cops show up.
Okay, let me see your hands. I need to see some ID. Get out.
This is not unbelievable. Right off the bat, coming in so hot with "I'm a federal effing agent." This is something that we were taught in the academy. Like, if you're approached by local PD, you don't know each other, do what they ask you to do. Just listen to them, and don't be "I'm a Fed" and you're not. Don't pull all that nonsense. No one cares that you're a Fed. Just listen to them and cooperate, and then you can just get on with your day. Like, for him to come out like that off the bat, this cop doesn't know who you are, dude. He has no idea. So he's,
anybody could say that, right? I'm a federal agent.
People impersonate. We saw it recently with that poor kid. Screw that kid pretending his dad was a deputy killed in the line of duty. But so anyway, go ahead.
Ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
So I don't have any context for why the cop came out like gun drawn, kind of like seems
Well, I'm assuming she said, "I can see he has a gun on him, and he's claiming to be a federal agent." Now, I would hope dispatch would call. This is really inside baseball. It might be boring, but I'll just say it quickly. In most places, there's like a central hub for information. So if I, as an HSI agent, am going to 123 Main Street to do a knock and talk, like what he's doing, just to knock on a door without a warrant and say, "Hey, do you mind if I check for this or that?" And, they can tell you yes or no. And if they tell you no, then you figure it out. But I would call this central hub and be like, "I'm going to this place." That way, when the person calls and goes, "There's someone at my door with a gun," the dispatch can call that central hub and go, "Do you have an ongoing investigation right now at this place?" And then be able to tell the cop, "Okay, that's probably a legit ATF agent." What if two things happen? They don't have that in this town, or they didn't check, or the ATF agent didn't bother to put himself out. That's probably the most likely thing, is he's like, screw it. And the fact that he's by himself doing a knock and talk is very suspicious, by the way. He should have somebody with him.
Get on the ground now!
I'm a federal agent.
917-110-3.
Wow.
Get on the ground!
10-3. I'm a federal agent.
You're about to be a shot federal agent.
Why wouldn't you show me your ID when I got here? Don't move.
This cop sounds awfully nervous, by the way. Like
he is.
His voice.
Yeah.
Turn this up a 10.
Move forward.
You didn't ask for it.
He is at 335.
Get on the ground. We'll figure it out.
Drive on that 10-8.
Not getting on the ground.
Well, then stay where you're at.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Fine.
So this second officer that comes in is not playing around with him. He winds up getting on the ground once this guy shows up.
Right.
You face down on the ground. Face down now. Face down.
You guys are making a big mistake.
Fine, we'll
No, they're not.
second.
They're doing their job. Making a big mistake. Hey, tough guy.
I'm surprised to hear you say. I thought for sure you'd be on the side. Well, I mean, everybody hates the ATF, though, right?
No, I would be on the side of cops no matter who the agent, what agency he was from. They probably prevented this woman's dog from getting shot, so that's good. So we all appreciate that.
Face down now. All the way down. All the way. All the way.
You got my IDs right here, left pocket.
Do not resist.
I'm not resisting.
You're acting like a moron.
Wait a second.
Stop.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Don't do this. Hold on. I'm hyperventilating.
All he has to do is comply. Just listen.
This is my favorite part. He starts
hyperventilating.
doing the "I can't breathe" thing.
Wow. Unreal.
Yes.
We were just talking about this.
Which is exactly what I would expect from a Fed. Down with the government.
I'm not.
Stop resisting
Would you
now.
please get my ID out of my left pocket? Sir!
Stop resisting now.
Yeah, as soon as you're handcuffed, we'll do that.
Sir, please
Yo,
get
get your taser out. My
my
taser
federal
out.
friend!
Get your taser out, Joe.
Pause it real
Don't
quick.
do that.
So Matt Chewbacca coming in hot. If he's a Fed, can he put his foot up their asses is what he's asking. No. No, that's a movie thing. Like, just because you're a federal agent doesn't give you, you're not above local cops or above state troopers or whatever. You're all just doing a job. The fact that you work for the federal government just means you can do it in all 50 states. It doesn't make you any better or more important or higher ranking than a local cop. And unfortunately, there are feds like that who look down their nose at Border Patrol agents and at CBP officers and at local cops and state troopers. Like, well, I'm a fed, I'm better than you. I don't know why anyone feels that way, but yeah. So hopefully that answers your question.
Please get this kid. I'm a federal agent.
I think so. He's clarifying there. He means after the arrest and it's all settled. So do you think? No, you think this ATF agent's just in the wrong and these cops are 100% in the right?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, he's if they suspect, they don't know who he is. They don't know him. Never seen him before. He's claiming to be this and that. They see a gun on his side. I don't know if they saw a gun. If they see a gun on his side, they want him to stop doing what he's doing and stay in one place, get on the ground, do whatever you're told. They don't know you. So the idea is you can clear all this up once everything is done. If the cop's pointing a gun at you, do what he's telling you to do. And then if he's overboard, if he uses excessive force or whatever, or if he's in the wrong, you can deal with that later. Just like anyone else who's interacting with the cops. Like, don't try to litigate it on the side of the road. Don't actively resist, because you'll end up getting hurt. And even if you win your lawsuit, it's not worth it.
God, my gun!
You have no idea what you are, acting the way you are.
Sir!
Who the heck do you think you are acting like this?
Please, sir!
If you are a real police officer, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I was trying to give you my cred!
Oh.
All right, so this is another one. This guy that we're looking at is an FBI agent who's investigating this police department for corruption. And he has called one of the cops, not like management, but like a street cop, down to this location to have a talk. The street cop's a little creeped out about the whole situation and doesn't quite believe he's with the FBI. Which, why would he go talk to him if he wasn't sure? But
your body cam? I am now, because I don't know how legit you are at the moment.
At the moment.
Special agent hat. The FBI. Okay.
I assume anyone could get one of those or make one. Right. I
mean, I guess so, yeah. But making it look legit, like authentic and legitimate, is actually harder than you think.
Yeah.
Got that on body cam? I do, but I don't understand what the problem is. Would you meet me at the office? I'll talk to the U.S. Attorney's Office about it. You can cut off the recording device now. Okay. Well, I will when I leave the area, sir. Hey, TJ, this guy is telling me to turn my body camera off.
That is odd.
And telling me he's going to contact other people.
Well, he's working like some kind of undercover investigation, I guess. But
if he's investigating this department, right, then there's no reason for him to ask him to turn the body cam off. That's odd to me. You can, unless he wants this guy to be an informant, that would make sense. But I would contact him off duty if that's what I wanted to do, to turn this cop into an informant against the other cops who are allegedly dirty.
Probably would have been a smarter move, because then you wouldn't be on badge cam.
To get involved with this, he says he does not give out business cards.
Did you get business cards when you were a Fed?
I did, and I rarely gave them to anybody. No, who cares? Just tell them, here's my cell phone number.
Yeah, I don't believe this. No. There's something fishy with this right here. Let me get his tag number real quick. It's going to be LKST.
I think this is fun, too, when he runs the tag.
Franklin, does that come back to any government agency?
It just advises Advanced Wiring Company.
Do you work for a wiring company?
Further.
It's a covert vehicle, sir. Okay.
That all sound legit?
Yes.
Covert vehicle assigned to a wiring company?
Trying to think if I can talk about this or not. Yeah, well, there's ways.
Stuff like that happens.
So if you're investigating a dirty police department, you have to understand that police department has access to the DMV records. Therefore, if you're doing surveillance and they suspect you are an undercover Fed, and they run your plate and it comes back to the Federal Bureau of Investigations, that's a bit on the nose. So you want it to come back to like John Q. Citizen or, Gino's Wings and Rings or whatever, other than obviously the FBI.
Okay. do feel like I'm being detained. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? You're the one who called me here, sir. How did you get my phone number? I can't give you that information. I ain't saying he can't tell me how he got my information. Hey, so I come up and...
yes, West 11 Bravo, yes,
okay.
GSA. Correct.
Which GSA?
The Government Services Administration.
This is
out that they handle all the cars. Anyway, go ahead.
This is a weird part too. So they run this guy's name. He comes back on a terror watch list.
The Fed?
The Fed.
That's
weird, right?
Yeah, it's very weird.
He says when they ran Hatton's driver's license through the system, it flagged up on the terrorist watch list. Because of this, they immediately confront the FBI agent, handcuffing him in case he's a terrorist.
Terrorist.
Terrible AI words.
Yeah.
You don't have any yet,
You're
but right now we're
detained,
running
sir.
you through multiple federal databases. Yeah. Okay, nobody's coming up with your name. You also coming back on a terror watch list.
They sound like real hayseeds, these cops.
Well, big on terror watch list, boy. I tell you what.
I tell you what.
We're going to secure you for our protection and yours. We're going to put you in the back of a police car.
Yes, sir. There, brother. Okay.
So here we go again. I can't breathe. Everybody that gets put in handcuffs, even the feds. And I got to admit, it is a little satisfying watching the last one and this one and how upset they are about being in handcuffs and in cop cars.
Right.
Like, now you know how it feels. Yeah, nobody's happy about it.
Okay. All right. I'm turning it on right now. Open the door. I can't breathe. Sir, I can't open the door. You're being detained right now. I had the defroster on. No, you didn't. Brother, I need air. God almighty. I know you think this is funny, but it won't be funny after the day. 33, whatever.
After some time, cops confirm Agent Hatton is really with the FBI.
What's he doing here?
He is legit. Call 911. I need a medical attention right now. Unlock me.
No, he doesn't.
Call 911.
Yeah, this seemed like it might be for some kind of like, what do you call it, workers' comp type thing. Like now that he knows it's on video, he can fake this.
No, he wants to sue the department, so he wants to claim some medical issue. That's all that is. It's very, very odd situation all the way around. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess he met with this cop because he thought he was perhaps one of the good cops, assuming these are really all bad cops or it's a dirty department, and was trying to flip him to become an informant. The cop wasn't having it. But the fact that he showed up on a terrorist watch list is really weird. Like, is his name like Bin Al Samid or something? Or is it like John Johnson? I can't imagine he has probably a pretty common name.
I think that's proof the terror watch lists don't work great.
Yeah.
911. We're releasing.
He's quite a diva, this guy.
911 now. Call 911.
What's the number for 911 around here?
Call 911 and just hover over the last one.
Agent Hatton then says he has heat stroke and appears to collapse inside his car. Maybe Agent Hatton really was feeling unwell, or perhaps he was being overdramatic to make the cops look bad. Agent Hatton was taken to the emergency room, but was discharged later that day.
All right, so this one's a little different from the last two. I actually think this guy's not quite a Fed. He says that he contracts with the federal government, but he has an FBI badge, but he handles it really well. The cops are being the ball breakers in this one.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
All right.
What's up?
Deputy Turner with the Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping you is your plate's obstructed. Yeah. Whatever that thing's got, you got to take it off, okay?
Okay.
Because it got to be visible within a certain distance. Now, when you went to driving school and a cop pulls you over, what they tell you?
Oh, you pull over when it's safe to do so.
No, you pull over immediately.
When you went to driving school, wow, right off the bat, coming in hot, like treating him like a 17-year-old. Wow.
Well, and he's wrong too. You pull over when it's safe, not immediately. Like
Correct.
There's going to be situations where you can't pull over immediately if you're in the center lane.
I remember pulling people over, like in my UC car, and having them like slam on the brakes in the number 2 lane of the freeway and stop completely. So yeah, that's correct. You don't just immediately stop. You stop when it's safe to stop. Hopefully the officer waits until he or she can see there's a safe place for you to pull over before they activate their lights. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay? Let me tell you this. And now you pull over immediately.
Sure.
Because I don't know what you're doing inside this car.
Sure, yeah.
Why haven't you taken the lights off of there?
No, I do contract work, so I have to have lights on this vehicle for some of the work.
They shouldn't be that color, though.
Yeah, they shouldn't be red and white, brother.
No, it depends on who you're contracting with. If you contract with law enforcement agencies, it's different.
True.
I don't know. I would need to know the nature of his contract.
Like, what kind of contractors does the FBI hire?
I don't. As far as I know, they don't hire contractors that would be like in a clearly like UC police car like that. Like if he's the only reason he'd be driving that if his contract was like he's the maintenance guy taking it for like a service or whatever. That, like seriously, like that would be a reason a non-cop would be driving that car. I would like to like. How did they find out about the lights? Did they like? Did they monkey around inside the car, or what did they do?
That part wasn't in the video that I had. Okay. I should have been like John Correa and look for the original video
Google
from law
not strong enough.
Yeah, no.
It's definitely odd that he's in that car and he's a contractor. But red and blue lights, universally in the United States, that means police or fire everywhere. Some places it's all red, some places it's all blue, some places it's both. But like each state has a law. But as far as I know, unless the state has an exemption for like, for example, like highway workers, sometimes they'll put red and blue lights on their car to get people to slow down when they're entering a construction area. But other than that, I don't know why he would have those lights. That's definitely weird.
All right, let's see if it gets a little weird.
Which agencies do you contract with?
The various ones. DOJ.
Name some. DOJ?
Sure.
So you have
DHS?
a contract?
I've worked for DHS, yeah.
Okay.
By the way, DHS and DOJ are not agencies; they're departments. So agency would be like FBI, ATFs,
right?
Yeah.
DHS though, that was your department. Did you guys hire contractors?
Not that did anything involving an unmarked police car with the lights. No.
Did you get this?
So that's a badge. So he has a badge that says FBI.
Federal Bureau of Investigation badge?
I'm going to read you your rights too, okay?
Sure.
Who issued this to you?
My former employer.
Your former employer? So you used to work for the FBI?
Unraveling quickly.
Do you keep your badge when you aren't employed anymore?
If you retire honorably, you keep your badge. He does not appear to be old enough to have retired, so it would be weird that he has. Like I have my big one, but it's in lucite. Can you see that?
Yep.
It's in a lucite container. I have a small one along with my retired credentials that's, loose like that I could, if I wanted to pretend to still be law enforcement, I could probably put it on my belt or whatever, but that's lame.
But if you had like transferred to the FBI, you would have had to give him back that badge.
Yes.
I've contracted with the Department of Justice and the FBI and other
here in
Reno.
Here in Reno, where's their office at, or what?
Resident agency.
Get Lieutenant Dangle on the case.
It's next to Wells Fargo. It's right by the traffic circle.
Wells Fargo.
It's like escargot.
It's very bougie.
That's not an offense in and of itself to have red and blue lights.
Yes, it is, and I'm going to show you the NRS.
What's the NRS?
That probably Nevada revised statute, if I had to guess, but I've never heard that one before.
So it does turn out that the Fed or the guy claiming to be a Fed here was right. It's not illegal to have them. Apparently, it's illegal to like light them up.
Yes, that's true.
As long as you're not, but they're going to argue with him about that.
Actually, run. You have to actually run those lights.
No, you don't. They're in your vehicle, and I must destroy those. Well, you might again.
I must destroy them.
And he looked it up, and the cop says, "Oh, you're right again."
They updated the NRS?
They handcuff Anton for the lights in his car. The cops say it's illegal, but when they look it up, they realize it's not illegal, and Anton is right again.
So that was issued to you, say, right? That little FBI deal? You didn't steal it or find it, or no?
They then search the agent and his car, and even insinuate that he stole his FBI badge, something they have no right to do. They also detain Anton in their car.
First things first, they should have asked him for his credentials or something to go. A badge in and of itself doesn't convey any authority anywhere in the United States. If you look on the back of most police badges, it'll say, does not convey any authority without accompanying credentials. So they should have asked him for an ID to go with it, and then they could have checked on that by calling the agency in question, but they didn't. I'm not sure whose side I'm on yet, because I would be suspicious of this guy too. Very suspicious. Like it doesn't like the fact that he's being elusive about who does he. I contract for various agencies. That's suspicious to me. That's weird.
That one, so the other two I know are legit because I've seen them in news stories. That one I haven't, and John just did a video for the Extra channel about how a lot of the, especially, have you seen any of the badge cam videos where they're just like this, where it's like an FBI, there was one on a plane where like an undercover agent's getting harassed by the cop and he pulls out his badge and he's like, I'm undercover FBI. And apparently a lot of those videos are faked. So you can't trust every badge cam that you see.
I sure do hope you liked that last clip. You know you did. If you did like it, do me a favor, hit the like button. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel. What could it hurt? I mean, why not? It's free. Enjoy.